It is a bright, sunshiny day here in the desert Southwest, and the temperature comfortable enough that they said, hey, let's open the roof. That's what they've done here at State Farm Stadium, just west of downtown Phoenix. It's certainly hot outside here in the desert, but somehow this Cardinal crowd turned up the heat a moment ago. They were in a frenzy as their team emerged from the tunnel, and the Cardinals, they're set to do battle with Matthew Stafford and the Detroit Lions. Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. This will be fielded at the 6. And they'll start in a hole here as he's brought down at the 11-yard line.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The first carry now. This is Johnson. And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Johnson. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
The defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Now it's Stafford. He finds an opening past the 40, and he'll take it to the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
It's a gain of 14 and a first down for Detroit.
First down, Detroit.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they've put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch. But you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So the 14 yards actually takes them from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Go, go. Hey. 158's the mic. You better be afraid of me. You got
To throw is Stafford. They'll find a man over the middle. It's Galladay. And he's going to get this inside the 30. He'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
Ladies. 10.
On 1st and 10, Stafford. His throw caught at about the 5. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. T.J. Hockenson. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Lions take it right down and score on the opening drive. Prater for the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Cardinals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. first down. Murray. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner Darius Slay. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Hey, I-7.
From just shy of midfield, Stafford. And it's incomplete. He was trying to find Marvin Jones that time. And it'll bring up third down.
When you see passes knocked down by those guys I call the frustrated fullbacks, the linebackers, you know that in their zone coverage, they were able to drop, see the ball thrown, and react to it very quickly.
He'll get this one to Galladay. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. The quick slant, good for 8 and a first.
Set, get a 20. You want this. Check 13.
On first down, Johnson. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Looking for Amendola, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick, and they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. He couldn't hook up with Amendola there.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down. A lot of people felt Johnson was a little misused during what was a disappointing 2018. 940 yards on the ground, 7 touchdowns. Great for most, but not the season Johnson was hoping for. And he said this offseason, there are a lot of good running backs in the NFL, but I'm the best. And now he's trying to prove it, hoping to get back to the production that sent him to the Pro Bowl in 20. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted, thrown back across his body. Picked off by the linebacker, Jared Davis. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visits. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Ski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
The Cardinals take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Dick. And that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line. He was looking for Daniels that time. Boy, so another interception, CD, and it feels like he's starting to unravel a little bit.
And as you would expect, still a work in progress here in his second season. He has to start ironing out some of these mistakes, though, because now his head coach, his offensive coaches, they have to evaluate whether you keep playing him and let him work through it, or you start thinking about going to his backup.
Hey, 50. Let's go.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Amendola's got it complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Byron Murphy, the rookie from Washington. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Boy, that's the kind of interception that can save a game right there. They're already down 2 scores. Huge play, slowing down what was going against them.
I was thinking the same thing. You get down 3 scores there at this stage, could be in for a long ball game. A first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard.
He was brought down by Tavon Wilson. A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 19-yard line.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
25, check 25.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Johnson. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Now he lets it. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 54 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone.
You ain't doing nothing today.
So that'll back him up 5.
That's it, baby. We gonna work.
And this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Let's go.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Tavon Wilson. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on the final play of this first quarter. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. It's been a good first half so far. They're up 14-0. Points here that could really put them in command before intermission.
Yeah, and it's all well and good what they're seeing and how they're feeling right now. But it's the NFL. How many times have we watched 14-0 leads evaporate and quickly? So how have we seen them combat it? Continue to run your offense, but don't back off at all. Don't start looking at the clock. Don't start thinking about, hey, just take care of the football. Keep attacking. Usually the best way to maintain control.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. From the 27, Stafford, rush coming, and he's taken down. In that time for the sack, say hello to Chandler Jones. After the sack, Stafford and the Lions come up on a 3rd and long situation.
Alpha, 40 gun, 40 gun. Wait, 7. Kill.
Stafford. And the pressure gets to him again. Clinton McDonald. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. Taken in at the 22. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive. But at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer. And make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still second quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Murray again, 2nd and 10, eluding the pressure right. The ball comes out, and this is scooped up by the Lions.
Well, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. And they'll start the drive on the ground with Johnson. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. Throwing on 2nd down. Stafford, he's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And all the way down to the 41-yard line. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Stafford now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. From the gun, here's Stafford. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
I like what they tried to do there. They didn't get a completed pass downfield, but they came off of a momentum play. Big-time gain on the previous snap. Came right back and threw one deep, hoping to catch them on their heels.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. To throw again. Stafford. Johnson's got it complete. Past the 20. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 13-yard line. They'll run on 1st down. It's Johnson down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. A first carry for the converted wideout, J.D. McKissick. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
They've made goal line offense a priority on the practice field this week. This is exactly the situation they've been prepping for. And he probably should have given that one off, as he's going to get hit and taken down behind the line.
Oh, no dice there. That is excellent penetration. They give him no lane whatsoever to try and sneak the football across, and in fact, he'll wind up losing ground on first down.
Back at the 2 now. Here's 2nd and goal. From the gun, a run for Johnson. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. They come out here in the eye. Now a 3rd and goal situation as this Arizona defense tries to stand tall once more. Here's Johnson. Yeah, boy, from up here, I don't think Johnson got there. No, he did not. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. They took it all the way to the 1, but in the end, opt for 3.
Just doesn't sound right, does it? If you get all the way down to the 1-yard line, isn't that supposed to be a play in the end zone that culminates in a touchdown for your team?
And per usual, it felt like the guys on the sideline wanted to go ahead and go for it.
Of course they did, but of course head coach, it defers back to him, and he made the decision, let's get 3 out of this, make sure we get some points.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete. Andy Isabella was the intended target, and it's 3rd and 5.
An attempt at a deep ball there. They didn't get it. But, boy, they're going to need a few of those to actually hit in order to get back into this game.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. To throw, it's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And now here is another interception. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you have your hands on your head, down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Check. 40's mine. 40's a mine. 40's a mine. So we got man. Mike's.
Murray now on first down. He's going to air one out. Yeah, that is intercepted by the Pro Bowl corner, Darius Slay. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. Andy Isabella was the intended target. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brooks Reed. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. Stafford. And he's going to go down again. Hassan Reddick in there to drop him at sacks on first and second downs. Now leads to a third and long. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Here's Sam Martin now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 44. So a big chunk of yardage will be marked off there for that PI call.
And now you know why receivers and the guys throwing the ball, they like to collaborate and just heave it up sometimes, because you can get these types of calls that go against the defense. Pass interference, and they gain over 30 yards of...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals, because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And that first half, one to forget really on both sides of the ball. They got to find some way to string something together here, don't they?
Yeah, they're down big right now. So as you mentioned, trying to find something to string together, get some consistency, something sustained, maybe calm their whole team down and find a way to get back in this one.
Yeah, because right now you're down big, you're being shut out. Let's see if this is the drive that kind of kickstarts them. From the 27, Murray flush to his right. Now he's going to throw it deep to the other side. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Cardinals. Demir Bird, 73 yards. And the Cardinals cut into that lead. Coaches must really like to see that from the quarterback because he's had the interceptions in this game, but they're able to connect on the touchdown pass.
And teammates love to see that because they know that they miss blocks during a game, but they come back and make them later on. They miss tackles, right? They miss making plays, but the spotlight is magnified on your quarterback. And when he stands up to the pressure and comes back and throws a touchdown pass after throwing some picks earlier, they feel great about that guy.
And likewise for him personally, as a rookie quarterback, has to give him more confidence. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This one taken from the 7.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
At their own 39-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Check. 20. 59. To the middle. Let's go.
Now a first down throw. Stafford. Open man is Galladay, complete. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Big yardage after the catch. That one winds up going for 36. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. The shotgun snap for Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down.
First down, Lions.
On first down, Johnson. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. And the last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Johnson. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
32.
Stafford on third down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Oh, Patrick Peterson, the shutdown corner, was there on the coverage.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they could not punch it in.
And credit the defense, too. Make sure that that happens because that was the old bend but don't break approach. Made sure they contained them when they absolutely had to and forced the field goal attempt that went through.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Flushed out right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Devon Kennard able to take him down. It's a loss of 3. Play fake. Murray dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And able to find Kirk complete. And he is able to take this way down into Detroit territory. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Shotgun now from Murray. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Clay, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Second down and goal. Murray steps away to his left. Now he'll pull it down. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at third down. Well, they've been so good on third down all day long. Can they convert another here on third and goal? Murray now. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Rashawn Melvin. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do they? Right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious. So you have to learn from those and then hurry.
Now Johnson. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. From his own goal line, Stafford. And that's complete to Jesse James. And he's brought down, but not before they get it across the 20-yard line. 15 yards for the Lions there on a first down. Now they can breathe a little easier, some room to operate as they've got it 1st and 10 now out past the 20. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Now on 2nd and 13, Stafford. Open man, he's got him, the tight end Hockenson. They'll get 17 that time, and the Lions have a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2.
Mike 58 right there. Who that?
Back to throw, Stafford. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Stafford now, perfect since the second half started. 7 of 7. It's 1st and 10. Here's Stafford. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it's a second down.
Now that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down.
Check. Bravo. Goose.
Here's Stafford. Caught by Jones. Touchdown, Detroit. Marvin Jones, 51 yards. And the Lions are able to extend their lead. Turning into a really good performance on the road. Week 1, you're just hoping for that first win. It's tough to do it away from home, though, but they're looking strong.
It certainly is. Any road win in the NFL is a great road win. I mean, it just does not matter whether it's supposed to be tough or not. In this particular situation, how great will they feel leaving with a win on the road against a tough opponent?
A little work still to do, though. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? Throwing on first down is Murray. It's complete to his tight end, Charles Clay. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. Call that a very strong gain of 24. On play action, it's Murray. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Demir Bird. Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Cardinals get a bit closer. This time, the extra point up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they touched it before it went 10, and that's obviously not going to help their comeback bid here in the fourth.
No, not at all. And they're trying to get something going after one there. But you've got to give yourself a chance. Let it go 10 before you touch it.
They go play action here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off near the 29. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still three-score game, though, fourth quarter. The drive starts with a completion left side. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13. Murray now. A perfect 8 for 8 to start the second half. Not bad. First and 10. Here's Murray. And it's intercepted at the goal line. It's Will Harris, the rookie from Boston College, who picked it. And a short...
Big numbers, 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers.